Alright guys, in today's video we're going to replace the spark plugs on this 2009 Hyundai Santa Fe. It's got about 140,000 miles. These are the original plugs. This past week I got a blinking check engine light a few times. It's a P0300, which is multiple random misfires. So I'm going to start here with the plugs. That's probably what's causing that check engine light. So these are the plugs I got here, some NGKs, and I got an intake gasket just in case, because this is the 3.3 V6, so you got to take the intake off to get to the back cylinder head. So let's get started. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the engine cover off. It's a 10 millimeter. Next we'll take this intake tube off. Alright, before I get too far, I'm going to take some compressed air and blow off all this junk that's on the top here. I do have a rag in the intake, so nothing will go in there. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to take off this piece here. Looks like just some wiring in there, so disconnect these. Okay, so this is where I'm at. Got this pulled back, had to undo a few electrical connections here, and there's these looks like 6 bolts back here, right there. So go ahead and take those out, and it looks like on each end there's a 10 millimeter nut here too, right there. Oh, okay, so I got these out, and then there's these 2 long ones here. So now you can see it's loose here. So this must be it's a 2-piece intake. They must have changed it. So I think the 07 and 08s this is all aluminum 1 piece. So that's probably a good thing, make it easier. So now we just got to figure out how to get the rest of this out of here. Is probably okay. So I'm seeing there's a bolt down here under the throttle body right there, so I'll take that out. Okay, so just a rundown of where we're at. So there's 5 down here, so there's 2 I didn't take out, so it's those 2. So you can see here which 5. So these 2 kind of hold this pipe on, and then these 3 hold that intake on. And then I got this 12 millimeter bolt out under the throttle body, And you can see everything's pretty loose now, but there's one more right back here. So you can see there's a bracket right here, right there, and there's a bolt right here. So these two electrical connectors were attached to this bracket, so I pulled those off, and this feels like it's probably like a 14 millimeter. So we'll take that bolt out, and then this intake should be, I don't think there's anything else holding it on. Oh, maybe I'll have to take this bracket off here, right here, because this is whatever this line is. Okay, got that one off, and that was a 14 millimeter. So you can see the intake is really loose now. So this is gonna have to come off so we can swing this out of the way. Just a 10 millimeter up on top here. So there are a few more things here that's preventing it from lifting up. So this vacuum line here, so I'll take it off of this end. And then looks like there's one right there that'll have to disconnect, and then I think maybe this small one, I'll pull this off of that. So, and then after that it should be, there's always something hidden. All right, I'll take those off and see if that works. All right, I couldn't get this small one off, so I just basically took this large one off the brake booster here, and that was enough to lift it up out of the way. And that should give me enough room to get these changed out. Got this block of wood here just propping it up. So there they are. I got this rag over the intake here so nothing falls in there. All right, let's see how bad this first one is. We got our 10 millimeter. All right, blow some air down there. I don't know if anything collected in there over the years. All right, and there it is. Honestly, I expected worse after 140,000. Okay, I checked the gap, and they should be about 43 thousandths or so, and this one's right on the money. So usually these come pre-gapped, but if you need to check it. So I am gonna put some anti-seize on the threads in case they ever need to come back out. All right, I'll put the new one in. Just want to get a good sense of if it's getting threaded in there right. Just go by hand at first. Snug it down, just like that. And that one pretty much looks the same too. Okay, back three are done. I was checking this out. Look at how clean the intake valves are, if you can see that. No direct injection on this baby. Intakes are nice and clean. Okay, so go ahead and button this up, and then we'll do the front three, and then we'll take it for a test drive. Got it all buttoned up. I'll go ahead and do the front now. I won't go through that process. It's the same thing as the back. Okay, everything's all back together, and the front three pretty much look like the back three. So let's fire it up. We'll clear the check engine light, and we'll take it for a spin. Okay, we got the check engine light turned off. Used our handy dandy code reader for that. So far so good, no light yet. Let's get on it and see if it does it. Alright, so that's when I was doing it before, is when you got on it like that. So looks like these spark plugs might have done the trick. Alright, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.